Okay, this is my color of law discussion video. All my answers are pretty detailed, I guess. That first question, what surprised you as you read The Color of Law? Was this history known to you or not? I think I was surprised by the explicit role of government in enforcing segregation. I did not know that. Obviously, we know like segregation used to prevent people of color, really Black Americans, from building wealth through home ownership. But all the things that was said in the video really didn't surprise me, because I feel like it probably still goes on today, like deep in the South or in certain areas like sundown towns and everything. The second question, what do you know about your own community and local zoning policies during the 20th century, and how segregated or integrated is your community? Okay, I'm gonna answer that first part because this is a very detailed answer or question. I said I don't really know anything about my community doing with their local and zoning policies. I'm not gonna lie, I really do not look into stuff like that. I feel like my parents do. I do not. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my own community though is pretty, I live in the suburbs back at home. I feel like my community is very suburban. And when we first moved out there, I really didn't remember seeing like any Black families like that. It was like majority white. And then as like time went on, because we've been in our house for going on 5 years. It'll be 5 years next June, or this upcoming June. And I don't really remember seeing like any Black families at first. It was like all white families, and it was a very quiet area. I mean, it still is, but now that people is like finding out about the area or like discovering the area, a lot of more Black families or more families of color have moving into our neighborhood. But not like a lot, but it was just like, okay, yeah. We typically expect to understand two sides of the story. Is there anything missing from the color of law that might modify this argument? I said why Rothstein highlighted the like legal discrimination and social cultural norms, and also they played a huge role in that. But I feel like biased things are held by individuals, neighborhood associations, and private banks perpetrated segregation beyond government mandates. So other, legal things or like little things, they stopped a lot of Black people from getting or doing certain things like getting a house or probably getting a loan or like little stuff like that it should not be that hard to get, but it is because of a person's skin color. And if your community and or school are racially segregated, has this resulted in fewer interracial friendships? I feel like some of the consequences of missing out on cross-racial friendships would be, I feel like, lack of cultural awareness and appreciation. Like my school that I went to, even like right now, if I like talk to my friends now, like before that, a lot of my friends were very unknown about like, cultural appropriation or cultural awareness, like certain things that I do that they might not do, or just like little things like that. Okay, like for example, one of my homegirls, she was white, and it had like something to do with hair, and they was like talking about hair and everything, and she was like, "Oh, Amir, you don't wash your hair every day?" And I was just like, "No, baby, no." If I did that, I'll be bald. No, I don't wash my hair every day, and my hair our hair holds a natural oil, so no, I don't wash my hair every day. But I think it took her a minute to like understand that, or it's like certain things that I do that they might not do, and vice versa, because for one, like, how we were raised, or just like, no cultural norms. Number 5, what is one thing you'd like to better understand about your home or community and how you came to live there? I really don't understand the housing patterns. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get it. Like, I just maybe like how we maybe like for my home and community, like how it came to be, like just because like the community that I live in now, like a while ago, it wasn't no houses there, it wasn't no community or anything, it was just like land. So how did they necessarily, like how did they build that up into a subdivision and everything like that, and people started moving in and stuff? Because where I live at, even though that the houses and everything, like they big and everything nice and stuff, them houses is expensive. What did I tell you in class last week, or tell you guys in class last week? I'll be living with my parents until I'm 40. My God, houses is expensive. That's what I learned about it. The housing market where I live at is expensive, and a lot of those houses is older than me. So you tell me. I just want probably the one thing I like to know is why are they so expensive? Like I said, the houses aren't like fairly new. Like a lot of them houses are pretty old. So why are they still high as if they just got built? Number 6, were you surprised that Chief John Roberts got his facts wrong about? I think it was a surprise to hear that Chief Justice John Roberts, he misinterpreted and overlooked the extent of government involvement in segregation. Like it's like he didn't know what he was talking about. Like he was just like oblivious to what was going on. And, I don't really have any unanswered questions about the documentary. I think I pretty got a good understanding about it. I did not like that example though, about when he mentioned about that man in the beginning, how he wanted, that black man wanted to get a house for his family, and then a white family helped him get a house, and the police like stood on the line, told them that they couldn't live here, and the family that gave him the house went to jail. That was kind of BS. I'm sorry. That was, why not? What's wrong with living? Like, why do we have to struggle all the time? Why can't it be equal? How about that?